Iceburgs became for Carl to turn it into a beautiful Australian beach house. Not so much a restaurant, but to have more elements of a resort, to provide the Australian version of a Capri restaurant. So, if you're in Italy and you'd been Positano or Capri or, wherever, and if you walked into a restaurant, you would know that you were directly on the Adriatic or the Mediterranean. And we felt that we wanted the client now to come into the Icebergs and know that they were actually on a seaside Australian restaurant.
Up in Sydney, you'd normally have a main road that divides the sort of public space from the beach, or you'd have a very long park. To have a building poised above the waves in this sort of position is very unusual. And there are nights when it's perfectly flat. We get motor cruisers, motor yachts coming in and anchoring, and with the lights that almost looks like Cap Ferrat just in front of us. So these sorts of buildings are quite common in the south of France. They're extremely common in the Amalfi Coast or the sort of Geneva Riviera, and I think it's that superimposition or that interpretation, stepping back and saying this is extremely Australian, but it's not typical.
Carl's design intent on the interiors, he was very keen to bring the colours of the sea into the tenancy. So with the greens and the blues, and the idea of the floor was to depict Bondi's sand, the wet sand. So that was sort of the reflection on that colour tone.
What we want to get is just the aggregate, so it's only just exposed, so it takes on the appearance of the sand. You'll get little bits and pieces where the floor's undulating, so you get a little bit more aggregate showing. That's all right. They'll just sort of occur in sort of a natural formation.
These designers that we're dealing with are very good at what they do. They know, they've got it in their mind, they know the end result. What I have to do is put a good team around me. And I think that was the thing that really impressed me the most. We were under pressure on that site. It was a lot of people in the space. We had a lot of outsiders coming in. Maurice's team was growing day by day. There was new people coming into his team that wanted their requirements. These operators, it's not till they get their end result that they're sitting in their space that they really need to. You can put the best interior designers or teams together, but the good operator will still want to tweak it. He'll want the music to be a certain level. He wants the lighting to be a certain level. And it's that fine tuning that comes at the last hour that really can put a pressure on your team. But the boys come through.
We'll finish on time every time.
If you could just get everybody out of here, it'd be great. I've got lunch happening soon.
It transformed like a moth emerges from a cocoon into a butterfly.
The way we win this work is usually through word of mouth. If you deliver, there's no reason why they should go anywhere else.